Astro Creep, welcome in. Anthony, welcome in. How you guys doing? No, this is just for Ninja Gaiden 3 Sword only. This is just Ninja Gaiden 3. We already did 1 and 2 yesterday. Anthony, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Alpha, again, thank you so much for the raid. I always appreciate it, sir. I'm going to have to do the Cuphead DLC Pea Shooter only. I haven't done that yet. I've done the base game Pea Shooter only, but not the DLC yet. Ninja Gaiden 3 is awesome. I think it's my favorite in the series. I've done the NES one already, Rob. 1 credit clear Sword only, but I've never played this particular version of it, and people told me this one's horrible, and it's got terrible input eating, so this is really going to be interesting to see how difficult this is going to be to work through. We are going to look at the cutscenes, too. It's a new experience. DJ, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, Alpha just got a completion of a first playthrough of Mario 1. That is fantastic. I love it. Mix, how you feeling about Bama this season? I think we're going to be pretty good, like 10-2 or something, maybe 9-3, I think, Tiki Dude. I think we'll make the playoffs, and I don't know how things will go, but I think we'll be competitive. That's all I'm going to ask for. Not enough chaos in that Mario hack. That's okay, we can play other hard hacks down the road. That's always good. Ninja Gaiden 3 and Holy Diver, that's what I'm hoping for, Rob. You know how I feel about the input eating? Extra added challenge. Still can't beat the DLC last boss. I've heard it's really hard. I've heard the DLC final boss of good old Cuphead DLC is psychotically hard. I haven't seen it yet. I've avoided all spoilers. All right, so how the control's going to work in this is what everybody talks about. All right, no sub-weapons. No sub-weapons. You guys know the deal. Not a single sub-weapon to be had. Should I get the sword upgrade? Probably shouldn't get that either. Nah, we don't need that. We'll play with the jank sword. That's asking for trouble, but I'm going to do it. It's somewhat of an upgrade, so I'll skip it. We can pick up 1-ups in health, but we can't get anything else. That's how that's going to go. This version of Unlimited continues. I'm sure it probably does. The original Japanese version did, but they changed the North American release because of the rental industry. They were like, little Bobby's going to rent Ninja Gaiden 3 and beat it. We can't have that. And then he's not going to buy it. He's not going to want to buy it, so we have to make sure that he can't beat it quickly. We're going to make it psychotically hard, and they did. Japanese Ninja Gaiden 3 is much easier. I did a pacifist run of that version. Now, doing pacifist was insanely anyway, but that's different. But the version was actually better. Leave Trails, thank you so much for the bits again with the Ryu emote. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow, Helgen, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but welcome in. I appreciate it, sir. It's good to have you aboard. I haven't played Ninja Gaiden 3 except for that pacifist run recently. I gotta remember how to do all the bosses. They don't flash when you hit them, what? They don't even flash? Okay, I'm doing damage. That is a thing. Alright. Good start. USA version is better than Japan. What, you like going back to level 1 over and over? You like being abused by companies attacking the rental industry? Is that what you like? Because that's the only reason it was. That's not the natural version of the game. That's we hate the rental industry version. Never knew what pacifist was on Ninja Gaiden. That's where you don't kill anything. You only get to kill the bosses. It's really tough to do that, by the way. They changed the sound of his voice. I don't like it. Haven't edited for Japanese Mario 2 as well as the other 3 NES Marios. You know what that means? You're going to make some more ROM hacks, Spinzig. That's good. I want more. It's harder. You like it more? Okay. If you like running out of continues and going back to level 1 artificially due to hatred of the rental industry, that's fine. I'm not going to knock you for it. Make sure after you're done with this game, I have a clip show that involves this game. Please do, Knight. Please do. I want to see it. I'm looking forward to that. Good. Forgot how slow this one feels, and I'm not even playing it. It does feel a lot slower, you're right. It is much, much, much slower. The jumping is floaty in Ninja Gaiden 3. The music's not nearly as good. The music sucks. haven't even gotten hit yet, by the way. We've got a hitless run working. I have not gotten hit. Let's see how long that'll last. Probably right here. No. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Okay. Oh, I'm hitless. Oh, I got hit. Only 1 damage? Really? Only 1? I'm used to like 2 to 3 per hit from the NES one. All right, well, this one's easier. That's fine. It'll have okay, the music sounds average at best here. Average at best. We'll go with that. Longer loading times too, I know, for 16-bit. Oh, we gotta get rid of this shit. There we go. I don't want to accidentally hit a boss with a sub-weapon. Or anything with a sub-weapon. There's a sword upgrade we're not taking. Don't need it. It makes the sword like it is in freaking Strider if you get the sword upgrade. It's like almost triple the length of what we currently have. We don't need that. Controls look a little delayed. They are a little bit off, I can tell. It's not as natural feeling as the one on NES, which I'm much, much, much more used to. I haven't played that quite a bit. Alright, no inputs eaten so far, that's good. Not a single input eaten. I'm sure it'll happen at some point when I least expect it and where it'll get me killed. Yeah, the music is disappointing once again, Crazy. I completely agree. It is disappointing. The voice doesn't sound very good. I don't think we needed a voice for the slashing. That's in the NES one too, but I don't think we needed it. There's a 1-up, I can get that. Well, so far so good. It's going fine. It's not as hungry as Ninja Gaiden 2. It's not. This one's like, it just feels a lot slower paced compared to the NES one. It's weird. It's hard to describe unless you played both of them, unless you played the NES one a lot. No inputs eaten so far. Oh my God, it just happened. It just happened! And I survived. I got really lucky right there. I should have died right there. I tried to jump and it didn't let me do it. All right, that's the first time. It just happened, man. Oh my God. All right, so it's gonna be a thing. And the Bearded Gamer, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day's going well. This is not going well here. All right, gotta be a little more defensive when we handle this guy. Got him. All right. Yeah, the screen scrolling is a little off to Unicycle. You're absolutely right about that. Music is horrible. It's not good. Yeah, NES version Ninja Gaiden 3. So far, so good. Deathless run in the works. No, it's not going to be deathless for long. I'll die. Blind Execution, welcome in. How you doing today, man? Good to have you here. And good to have Laid Back. Oh, Laid Back with a Beard's been here. Yeah, controls are definitely delayed. I can't wait to see this clip, Knight. I'm looking forward to that, man. Oh, Foster's still alive, by the way. This freaking asshole. He's not really a CIA operative, I don't think. I think he's just some freaking terrorist, if I had to guess. Though the cutscenes are a little bit improved on the graphics. I mean, it's basically the same, but they've just made them a little more detailed, which is cool to see. I don't mind that. How many of you guys have beaten this version? I'm going to assume some people probably have. After we beat this, we'll play Contra Force on the NES. We'll play that next. And if we beat that, we'll play Pro Wrestling on the NES, because that's a childhood game that I could never beat. I couldn't hit the buttons fast enough. I think when you're grappling with the other wrestler, you have to be able to hit the buttons faster. I'm pretty good at that now, so maybe that's what's going to be my ace in the hole. We'll see. Think Foster's bad enough dude to save the president? You think he's a bad dude? I don't. I think he's a freaking asshole. Alright, this is where this game starts picking up some in difficulty. I remember that on the NES one. All right, I'm still alive. Ah, you thought you had me, fish, but no, good try. You really like pro wrestling? I sucked at that game. I wasn't good at it either. I did make it to the last guy one time, I think, and he beat me, and I never really tried again. So let's change that today, maybe. Let's change history. I didn't think I was ever going to beat that game. That's one of the last childhood games I own that I haven't finished on stream. So that'll be a little redemption in the works, maybe. The one with Starman, yes, that's it, Quirky. That is it. Everybody I know wanted to play as Starman. I always played as King Slender. God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen, man. I could feel it coming. All right, well, at least I picked up the 1-up. I'm assuming this is unlimited continues, like any Ninja Gaiden game should. Not the we hate the rental industry version. That's what that was made for. Birds win. That wasn't a bird, Beer Baron. That was a fish. That was a fish. Can you not tell the difference between a bird and a fish? That's not good, man. I got hit by a fish. What's up, Beer Baron? Welcome in. How you doing today, man? Yeah, I definitely want to beat pro wrestling. That's going to be fun. Screw the rental industry. That's right. Gotta hate on that rental industry. What's up, Cyber Blue? Welcome in, man. How you doing today? The rental industry was just hated beyond human comprehension here. That's what you do here. That's what you do. God damn it! Alright, well, I made it a little bit further. I hear thunder outside, I think. That's bad. I think that's what that is. Well, if we lose the stream, you know why. Andy, how you doing, man? Fish are just underwater birds. I know, right? There's no reason to, No! I was stun locked! This is where this game starts getting harder. It's Ninja Gaiden 3. That's fine. Be ready for it. It's fish. It's AC/DC outside? No, it's not. My dad would love that. That's his favorite. I like the rental industry because of them make the games harder. In some ways that's good, and in some ways that's bad. Let's look at it like that. I'm just not doing anything good right now. Nothing good. How was I making it past that a minute ago? Was I getting better RNG on the spawns, or was I just not getting hit? I don't know, but something's gone wrong here. Something's gone wrong. All right, I did that time. You hate easy games? Well, that's fine, though, but there's plenty of people that love them, a good easy game. I prefer the games hard, too. But see, the rental industry, I like being able to rent games, but these companies decided that they're going to make kids suffer. That's what they were trying to do, is make kids suffer. They would get so mad that they couldn't beat the game that they were willing to shell out $60 to buy it because they couldn't rent it and beat it. That backfired, too. I think that backfired. I don't think that helped anyone. I'm pretty sure that made things worse. Input eaten. Input eaten. Right there. I jumped and it didn't work. Alright, so there's another issue of the input eating in this jank version of the game. I just died from that. Don't worry, I'm used to that from Holy Diver. Don't worry. Don't worry! Trying a game before buying it. See, that's why it was good, because that way you didn't shell out $70 for Back to the Future 2 and 3. You didn't spend $60 on Swamp Thing before you played it. You rented it first, then you were like, oh, I like this game, let's buy it. But if it was so damn hard it was just not fun anymore, then people were like, no, I don't care about this game, it's too hard, it's not fun. And that's the way things worked back then. This is not going good. Not going good. All right, let's try again. They made the games cheap hard, not proper hard. That is correct. Streets of Rage 3, the US version, is extremely hard. I did play that one. I like the game, but we didn't get the proper version outside of Japan. We got we hate the rental industry version, which is a shame. Now, in some cases, it worked out good. Castlevania 3, the harder version, is much better, because that game is still fair. You still get the passwords. You still get the unlimited continues. So that game is well balanced for its extra difficulty that the rental industry hatred provided for it. So it ended up working out. But not every game worked out that well. All right, we're gonna do patience. That's gonna keep me from dying here. There is a difference between hard, fun hard, and cheap hard. There's a big difference. I'd really like to ditch this sub-weapon so we don't have to actually hit it. Okay, let's get rid of it. There, now it's gone. It's gone. And the music here is even worse. It sucks. Streets of Rage USA version of the Masterpiece, my favorite beat 'em up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, but you have to realize too, a lot of people don't like it. Because that's not the authentic version that was meant to be played. That's the, we're not gonna let little Bobby rent it and beat it. That's that version. But if you prefer it, that's fine. Proper Hard is the most well-designed games from the 80s and 90s were. Castlevania 3 is a good example of that. The original Ninja Gaiden games were good examples of that. They're fine. This music sounds like ass. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like complete shit. I can't even recognize it, it's so bad. That's how crappy it is. It's awful. By the way, I'm using the Wiener sword too, the non-upgraded sword, which makes this a lot harder because the upgraded sword in this is really freaking good. And I'm not gonna use it. And no sub-weapons either. So, a lot of added difficulty, which is fine. That's what you want. There's some health right there. By the way, that health isn't there in the US version of the NES game. There's no health here on this entire stage. And if you die anywhere here, you go back to the first checkpoint. Coyote, welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day is going wonderful. Welcome in. At least this isn't deathless. Yeah, thank God it's not deathless. It would have been already over. It, in fact, one credit clear would have already been over. There's a sword upgrade that I don't want. Coyote, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing awesome. That boss fight started suddenly. Okay. It's this guy on the left here. It's this one. Alright, well, that wasn't so bad. That was not so bad. See, I did that level deathless that time, so I had to get good. It's all about getting good. There are birds here. The big actually, I don't know if this one even has birds. This one was replaced with the mechanical, like, flying wasp and crap. I got the I've got the retro achievements turned on. I don't go for badges unless they're like not that bad to get. Some of the badges and retro achievements are just bullshitty. Andy, you would know. How about the Kung Fu ones? How bad are those? So bad. 2 loops, deathless. Yeah, right. Really awful. OSC here is not as good as the OG. Not anywhere close. I was trying to tell if Mixer doesn't know the guy's trolling or just going along with it for entertainment. No, actually, I think he's serious about it, working player. I think he's serious. I really do. I never got that last one. Yeah, that one's no good. See, it's unbalanced. It's so unbalanced. Some of them are kind of boring to try to get. They are. It's like, beat the boss on level, this is an example, like beat the boss on level 9 hitless. And it's a game where, like, when you continue at the boss fight, so you have to get to level 9, and then you have to do it hitless on 1 try after making it to level 9. So that's not good design. That's poor. Coffee, have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you sleep good, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you next week. But I appreciate you hanging out as always, and thank you for the bits very much. And Rena, thank you for the follow. Renat, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. You can correct me. Feel free to do so. I won't mind a bit. It's like Georgia has this game up. They're up 27-3. Yeah, they got a good team. They got a good team. Clemson, not too great anymore. They had a good run, but they're kind of not there anymore. Beat the new Trilogy on Xbox, but can't do the old ones. The new Trilogy of Ninja Gaiden games? Interesting, because see, the new ones, the 3D ones, are really hard. I've been watching Proto Shield work on Ninja Gaiden Sigma on maximum difficulty, and it looks like ridiculous. But it looks so hard, and people always talk about how hard Souls are, and nobody talks about these Ninja Gaiden games. What the hell happened there? I don't even know what happened there. Whatever, I'm dead. Alright, it's fine. Get rid of that. Clemson's playing scared. They've gotten to second one, third one, and won't go for it. Why not just run it up the middle and hope for the best? That's what I would do. These coaches like outthink themselves sometimes. They overanalyze. Of course, I do that with video games, so I'm kind of not one to talk there. This music here is so bad! Why is this good lord, this is one of the best tracks in the original game and I can't even recognize it. It sucks. Boy, you guys, this game is butchered. This is absolutely butchered compared to the original version. I'm just gonna get hit there on purpose. I clearly got the one up. I clearly hit that. I hit that, and I wasn't given credit. This is one of the things I hate most in life. You do something correct, and no credit is supplied for it. That pisses me off. That's a real life thing, too. That's not just a video game thing. Do something good, no credit. Nothing! Filthy Cur, I can't disagree. His time has kind of come to an end. He had a good run, though. A couple of national titles. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 super tough. I never finished it, but finished 2 and 3 with no problem. Yeah, Proto's playing it on Ninja Master difficulty. And that fight with that Alma woman, that demon woman, that was one of the hardest things I've ever seen someone do on stream. It was ridiculous. All right, I got credit that time. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. Once the player started getting paid, he refused to change. He's not doing the transfer stuff. He's not doing anything different. He's falling behind because of that. That's what's going on. That was a good move right there. Look, I did something good. The controls in this just feel freaking awkward. I'm trying to get used to it. I still haven't gotten there yet. All right, what does this sound like? Sounds like garbage. That's what it sounds like. Hear the sound of crap. It's very slow compared to the original. I can't get used to it so far. It's strange. I'm having a problem getting used to this. Because in the original one that's way harder than this, I've done a 1 credit clear sword only run. This one is so strange. I'm like having trouble adapting to it. I like the NES one a lot more, man. I'm starting to see why people say this is not nearly as good. I'm getting it. Can I, like... Okay. Well, that didn't even... The spikes do less damage. That's weird. Not even the same track as the original. It's terrible. It's terrible, Meat Wisdom. What's up, man? I'm disappointed. I need to get rid of this sub-weapon. There we go. I don't like those purple plane things. They're really bad on that ice level. There we go. Making some progress. I haven't died again. The NES version of these games are so subpar. I'm disappointed that they just could have been a lot better. That's the thing here. I think it does the same damage as the Japanese version. Yep, it does. They've got the Japanese damage tables in it. They don't have the North American we hate the rental industry version. I don't hate that version or anything. I just like prefer the pure versions of games, not the altered versions of games, like I said, because I didn't want little Bobby to be able to beat the game when he rented it. They would make a worse game if it meant preventing some kid from beating it renting it. They were willing to go that far. That was terrible. All right, this guy. And they've got the Ninja Gaiden 1 awful sounding boss track in this, which they shouldn't, but they do. Nintendo's been historically ruthless. They did it with Sega games too, unfortunately. They did it with both. That's disappointing. It wouldn't, you know what, making the game fun would have made it better than trying to make it harder, but these corporate suits don't know shit. Chaotic, welcome in. How you doing today, man? Phidias, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing awesome today. We beat this Mario ROM hack earlier that was way too short. Now we're working on Ninja Gaiden 3, and after this we're going to play Contra Force, and if there's time after that we're going to play Pro Wrestling on NES, so we got plenty of games to play today. Seems like they signed an intern to port these. I think they did. I think they did. Got a nickel anytime someone said a streamer had a cottage cheese song, I would get 2 nickels. Not much, but it's happened more than once. I've never heard that. I've never heard of that before. What am I missing? Probably would sound better on Genesis. Sounds like that cue sound like in Saturday Night Slam Masters. I've got that game. That one sounds pretty good. Capcom made that. That probably made it better. 10-hour stream confirmed. Nah, we'll get through all this stuff. We'll get through it. Boppo, what's up, man? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Welcome in. How's your day going? No, we're not streaming 10 hours. Hell no. I'm going to TwitchCon. Capcom will be there. Do you want me to relay any messages for you? Yeah, make more Mega Man games. Less Resident Evil, less new Street Fighter 7, more Mega Man. How about that, Knight? No more Resident Evil, no more Street Fighters, just good old Mega Man. Nobody's gonna agree with that. Not a Final Fight, yeah, throw that in. More Final Fight. More Mega Mans, yes, Foobs. Foobs, how you doing today? I think you were here earlier and I missed it. More Resident Evil remakes, got it. God damn it. Oh, Breath of Fire! How about new Breath of Fire? Go with that. No, we don't need Kung Fu Heroes. There's one, what we got's more than enough. Purple Turret, welcome in. Look, the graphics don't even align properly on the sprite of this castle. See how it looked broken while it was like scrolling across the screen? That was terrible. Purple Turret, how you doing? A new 16-bit Mega Man X. Yes, good call, Beer Baron. Yes, good idea there. New 16-bit style Mega Man X. Great ideas. No more new Street Fighter games. I know everybody wants a new one. And then they're going to abandon all the work they put in on Street Fighter 7. People all want me to play Street Fighter 6, and then they're just going to go, oh, now it's time for Street Fighter 7, we're moving on. Yeah, but what about all the time you put Street Fighter 6? Oh, I'm moving on! I don't move on. That's why I play Alpha 3 and Street Fighter 2 still. I don't move on. I'm going to keep getting better at the ones I played so much. I'm not a move-on person. Oh, new version came out. Move on. Not me. No, so look at all this shit. What do you want? Oh my god. God damn it! I was trying to jump! Well, I used a sub-weapon. I have to kill myself and start the level over now. We have to start over because I used a sub-weapon. So I have to start this stage completely over. So we gotta start over. I screwed up. Kill me. I broke the rules. I broke the rules. So yep, this has to happen now. This has to happen, man. I broke the rules. We gotta start over. That's the way it goes. I should have gotten rid of it before it started. When he uses a sword on this game, it sounds like he's saying pull, pull, pull. Okay, now I'm not going to be able to unhear that. Thank you for the 25 bits, man. I appreciate it so much. Pull, 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 pull. You're right. You're right, I hear it now. Thank you for the bits, dude. Also, that buzzer when you die, it's not very good, is it? It's kind of shitty. This is a terrible port, dude. It's awful. This one's worse than the other two. A lot worse. And it's got worse input eating. 2 had some input eating as well, but not quite as bad as this. Okay, dude, that only does 1 damage? The flying thing does 1 damage. That's wrong. That should have been doing at least 2 or 3. That's kind of broken. Okay, that does 1. That's supposed to be doing 2. Maybe I'm just used to the freaking NES one that's so hard. Maybe that's the problem here. I don't know. Cagtuar Jeff, welcome in. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Didn't spend 100 billion years at Harvard to get a doctorate in Street Fighter 2 just to be obsoleted by a new game, Niles. I know, right? See? That's my way of thinking. Andy, you're with me. I know. I can't get up there because we'd have no iframes. How the hell are you supposed to get up there? Oh, I know. Use a sub-weapon. What the hell? My God. Oh, I've seen some glitches in my time, but that's a bad one. Knight, that happened to you? Oh my God. What the crap? I kind of love it. How broken that is. Oh, welcome in, Don Coco. How you doing today, man? Okay, so Knight has seen this happen before. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Yeah. Lay back with a beer said an intern did this. I'm inclined to agree. Okay, we need to get rid of this sub-weapon before I accidentally use it again. Let's get rid of it. There we go. It's gone. It didn't hit anything. Oh my God. Are they going to all respawn again? Still using the sword extension. No sword extension, MBD. No sword extension. None. The only thing I'm going to pick up is extra lives and health. Nothing else. Get over there! Dude, this is so hard without any sub-weapons. I remember struggling with this when I did it sword only on the NES one. This is legit tough without any sub-weapons. And no sword upgrade either, which would help a lot here. Inputting! No! I hit jump, nothing happened! This is so jank! This is terrible! Who did this port? It's nearly unplayable at certain points. God! This is terrible. Oh well, I'm used to it. It's because I've done a Holy Diver Deathless. I'm used to input eating, but not in this game, so it's like a foreign concept going on here. Alright, this part's actually hard. Yeah, this is normal. Alright, well, we got in here at least. Music doesn't sound good. Of course it doesn't. Sounds like crap. This guy's got a laser that he didn't even use. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Alright, see, I know. I'm not crazy. There's a sword upgrade down there that we're not going to get. Yeah, this is the SNES version. It's jank, man. It's freaking jank! It's awful. It sucks. Tried using small sword and couldn't even get past the 3rd act. Yep. It's hard sword only, man. It changes the whole game. I mean, the sub-weapons in this game are extremely powerful. They're really good. There's some new ones in Ninja Gaiden 3 that weren't in 2 or 1 that are good. And the classic good ones too, like the fire wheel and that stuff is really good. Super slow laser, they didn't change that at least. That's normal. So far, so good. We're okay, that's gonna hit me from there, really. All right, that's fine. So much jank in this, man. I see what you guys were talking about now, about this being a pathetically bad port. I get it. Junkyard Dave, welcome in, sir. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Things are going very questionable here. Extremely questionable. No sub weapons here would be great. Nope. Nice one. I don't know what prediction you won yesterday, Nova. What's up? Welcome in. People haven't gotten mad about the predictions in a while. That feels unnatural. How you doing today, Dave? Welcome in. Welcome in, Nova. Hope you guys are doing great today. I'll take the health. That's one of the few things I'm allowed to pick up. I have an annoying headache. Apparently, it's been quiet over here. That sucks. There's not much you can do about a headache. Not much, except I had a terrible headache the other day, and I had to just sleep it off. Tried taking some Tylenol and the Advil and all that shit. It doesn't do anything for headaches at all. You gotta sleep it off. That does 1 damage. That does, what is that, an Amazon delivery drone? That's what those look like. Have you ever seen one of those? I've never seen one of those. Wait, the timer! What? I wasn't going really slow. Timer, yeah, stupid bullshit. This is gonna reset the timer because I made it to the boss room. It better. Ice water's been helping my headaches. Maybe I'll try that. Why the hell not? All right, we made it to this. Oh, we made it back to Foster. Okay, we're gonna fight the Ryu doppelganger. I wonder if the timer's gonna reset for the boss fight. I was at 2. I was at freaking 2. I don't know what prediction you won yesterday, Nova. I don't even remember, like, I barely can remember what we played yesterday. My short-term memory is really shitty today. Fastest boss rush incoming. You could do it. You could do it. I leave speedrunning to professional people. That's what I do. I can't do any speedrunning. I don't even remember who this character was. Oh, that was Irene. Irene shows up here. I haven't watched these cutscenes in like years. It was the second one where you did the Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. Okay, so Ninja Gaiden 2. I almost got a 1 credit clear in that. That was really close. My experience, aspirin is the only pain relief that helps with the headache. Cinnamon and turmeric works pretty well, though. I'll have to try some stuff. I don't get too many headaches. I think it was a sinus headache or something the other day. It was really bad. It wasn't on stream, thankfully. I'm not going to miss a stream for a headache. I'm probably still going to get on. Plain old aspirin and caffeine. All right, I'll try that too. Why not? I will not try sweet tea. I'll just feel bad. Maddie, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Good to have you here, sir. Oh, the timer didn't reset! It did not! God, stupid, man. Stupid. I'm sorry, that's stupid. I hate timers, man. Lord Malachite, welcome in. I think you're right. I think Dan Kitchen did the port of this. It makes sense. I'm surprised he didn't change it to where all the enemies do is move up and down. That's some of his handiwork there. His enemies moving up and down. Like, he didn't learn, like, he didn't progress beyond Atari level game design when it came to NES. That's why his NES games are so crappy. Enemies moving up and down. Highlight of his games. All right, we have to start this whole section over because I ran out of time. That's why timers aren't fun. They don't add anything to the game. It's just artificial stupidity. Same as his SNES games, Reg? Really? Well, that doesn't... So he didn't learn anything in the 16-bit era either. But apparently he, like, made some games later on that were better or something. That enemy spawned in the floor! Look, this robot thing's in the floor! Okay, I was still able to kill it. This is terrible. This is not a good game. I was wondering if it was even gonna let me pick the one-up up. Alright, that went better than it probably should. I'm goofing off on Twitch now, and I'm here getting ready for the race on Ellie's channel at 8. Good. I am too. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to play a Contra game later on too. We're going to do Contra Force. I've heard that's not a good Contra game, but I want to play it anyway. Kind of in honor of our racers that are playing the good Contra game. I don't know. I might like Contra Force. I've never played it before. I was reading the manual, and it looks interesting. You can play four different characters. They have different skills and abilities. You can call in the computer player to help you. It sounds kind of cool. It sounds kind of neat. Contra Force. I'm kind of interested to like put all this into play. I know people are going to be like, but this game sucks, Mixer. It's garbage. Why would you want to play garbage? Well, you know what? It probably won't be garbage to me. I bet I will end up having some fun with it because, like I said, I compare everything to like the worst stuff I've played. How did I get hit there? I killed them. I literally killed them, and I took a hit there. I don't get it. All right, back. All right, this is the doppelganger. Yeah, it's not a real Contra game, I know. They slapped the Contra name on it because they wanted it to sell better. That's what they did. Watch, I'll probably end up enjoying it after everybody tells me how bad it is. That's what's gonna happen. I've never seen it played before, not a single time. Never seen anyone else stream it. How's the Castle Mario? It was too easy, Proto. It only had 6 levels. 6 levels, that's it, and a really pathetically easy final boss. I think it's a cool hack, it just didn't have enough content. That was the problem. It was well designed with not enough content. They wanted to contradict themselves. I see what you did there. I see what you did there! Remember reading that game has bad slowdown. The cover art is amazing. The cover art looks really cool. I was reading the manual last night because I was thinking we're probably going to get to play it. Mixer's like a video game raccoon. How so? I need I need a better description. I need details. Demi, what's up, man? Welcome in. How you doing? Everyone just got here. What has it been doing over the past 2 hours? We beat some Mario ROM hack that was really easy on Super Nintendo. It was Castlevania. It was a really well done combination of Mario and Castlevania, and it was easy. It was done in like less than an hour. Pookums, welcome in. The gaming's going good. We beat that ROM hack earlier that only had 6 levels. I was disappointed. So now we're moving on to Ninja Gaiden 3 Super Nintendo version, which is really jank and bad. And after this, we're going to play Contra Force on NES, and if we beat that, we're going to play Pro Wrestling on NES, which is a childhood game of mine I couldn't beat. So that's today's agenda. Dig through the trash to find the shiny stuff. That's a pretty good analogy. I could go with that, Susumu. Pookums, how'd it go last night? How far did you make it into that RPG? That was really cool looking. We're not playing as Starman. I think Starman sucks. That's who everybody plays as. I'm King Slender. I don't play as Starman. Starman's flip kick doesn't do shit for damage. I played that game a lot. Starman's not good. He looks cool, sure. He's like a luchador, like the Mexican Wrestling League. I get it, but he's not a good character. The damage he does is garbage. We're gonna see Mixer cut a promo. I don't think we should. No, that's a bad idea. Just hate everything I like. Well, you hate freaking Ghosts and Goblins. Come on, see, we're even. Starman's crap. His flip kick is like does as much damage as a body slam. I know my games. No, we're not being Starman. We're being King Slender. He's got a backbreaker. That's a good special move. It's really good. Beat 'em up RPG, kind of similar to Lagoon Ease 3 or Quintet. That's the vibes I was getting when I saw it last night, was Ease 3. Pookums, well done on Dragon Quest V. I was careful to avoid the final boss and all that stuff, because I know I'm going to play it one day with Amiko. She was like, don't you dare watch that. You know we're going to play it. I was like, yeah, but Pookums is showing all kinds of cool stuff. Don't you dare watch that. I'm like, okay, I won't watch that. So that's how that went. Yeah, but we haven't, the only Dragon Quest games we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 11. So yeah, we got a lot of Dragon Quest still to go. So I'm careful to avoid the spoilers on those, but that's just fun stuff to look forward to. By the way, fuck this level. This is the worst level in the game. I hate this ice level. I got so frustrated with this game the first time I played through it and had to deal with this stage. I'm not a fan. Let's get rid of this before I hit something with it. So no 5, 6, or 7 yet? Nope, I haven't played any of those. I'm going to though. We won't do them on stream. That's off-stream stuff. Wrestlers wear tights in that game. I would never wear tights. That was normal back then though. That was very normal. I hate this stage. I hate this stage. I don't like ice levels, especially in Ninja Gaiden. Alright, just gonna walk right into it. There you go. Alright, that was awful. I never do this part well. I'm really bad at this part. Alright, so far so good. Input got eaten right there. Hit A, got nothing. Input eaten. Tried to do a move, didn't get anything. Alright, this is going okay. Yes, Sid Vicious just passed away. I saw that, and that sucks. He was a really good wrestler. That guy was a freaking monster. Really good one. Old school dude. I know the old school wrestlers. I stopped watching when Doink the Clown showed up in WWF. I was done. I was like, this is just too dumb. I can't watch this anymore. That's the last time I kept up with wrestling. I was like, what, 92 or something? It's been a while. But I liked it up till then. Okay, I don't want sub-weapons. Let's get rid of that before I use it. Doing sword only. Oh, shit! Oh my god. Oh my god! I survived that without getting knocked off. Very lucky right there. Looking forward to the remakes of Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. I am too, Phidias. That is going to be outstanding. I got input eaten again. The sword didn't work! What the hell? The sword didn't even work! This is horrible. This is hard enough sword only, but now it doesn't even work half the time. Missed out on all the good stuff like Austin WWF. Yep, I was done by that point in NWO and WCW. I remember people talking about that. It was a big deal. Hollywood, Hulk Hogan, and Kevin Nash, and all that. Yeah, I heard all their names. I just wasn't watching. But I did hear about all that stuff going on, because there were a lot of people in high school that were huge fans. A bunch of these guys in my engineering drafting class would like act out all the stuff going on in WCW like every day. They would actually do like wrestling in the classroom because the teacher wasn't there a lot of times. So yeah, those guys would just go nuts. They'd push the desk out of the way and just start wrestling in the classroom. I was like, man, you guys are going to hurt yourselves. You're going to get in trouble. And they were like, nah, we got it. I was like, all right. So I just sat back and watched the show. I didn't get involved in that. I couldn't. I played sports, so I didn't want to get hurt doing stupid stuff in the classroom. Evil Doink was a great gimmick. I thought it was the dumbest gimmick I've ever seen in my life, but okay. It's like, what do we have here? Some cartoon clown is now a real character? What the hell is this? I was done. I couldn't deal with that. And that was just me, though. It was still popular to a lot of people. I hate this stage. This is not a fun stage. You ever try wrestling in high school? We did not have a wrestling team when I was there in high school. That was one of the few sports we didn't have. We had a big high school proto, 2,000 people in my high school for just grades 10, 11, and 12, but we did not have a wrestling team. I think they ended up getting one after I graduated a couple of years down the road, but when I was there, we did not have a wrestling team. I wouldn't have been on it anyway. I'm sure all the football players would have dominated it because we had so many guys that were just freaking huge. Maybe they had weight classes or something, I don't know. But I was never got to see any type of high school wrestling. How are you supposed to do this without getting hit? Oh, I know, sub-weapons, that's right, I forgot. Sub-weapons are useful in this game. More so than the other two, I think. Man, it's going to be tough to beat that. Those final couple of stages, sword only, that's going to be fun. All right, do we make it through this? Yes, all right. Getting PTSD seeing those things right now. I remember your grind to the NES version of this. It's a tough game. This is a tough game. I had the hardest time with the Ninja Gaiden 3 of the trilogy. Why was the music evil was doing what was his music evil and doing was heal, but his face he changed the music. I don't know. I don't know how those kind of gimmicks worked. That's a good question. Okay, can we like not get hit here? Yeah, this part's hard. All right, I'm not getting any inputs eaten here. I'm just getting hit because this part's actually tough. Proto, how did you do this deathless? I got a 1 credit clear of this, sword only, but how did you do it freaking deathless? All right, I have 1 hit point left. 1 health. It's not gonna end well. It's gonna end like shit, I know. We're probably not even gonna make it to the boss. And my input just got eaten again. Dead. Alright, that's fine. That's good. And we're all the way back here, okay. Your graduating class was like 41. Mine was like 800. I went to the biggest high school in this area, and it was an interesting place. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of weird people, a lot of normal people. We had rich people, poor people, we had everything. It was quite the experience. You got a degree in street cred for being in that high school. Not just whatever you were trying to get for college or whatever. You got street cred for being there as well. I didn't mean to pick that up, but okay. I just don't want to have the inputs eaten. That's all I'm asking for. All right, get rid of that. To take freshmen now, they started taking freshmen my senior year. Yeah, you went to a unique situation with high school, Goten. That's cool. I just went to a big clusterfuck of a school. It was fun, though. I enjoyed it. Good times. And then college sucked. So boring. College is going to be the best time of your life. Yeah, if you like being bored and doing nothing but freaking term papers all the time. So fun. All right, we're going to get there with more health. Actually, we're going to get there for the first time. Nice! All right, I should be able to beat him with this much health. We're going to fight freaking Foster mutated or whatever. Pro Show played the NES game, not the jank SNES port. That's the first step to Deathless. That would be easier, Deathless, than the NES one. But see, here's the difference, too. This one's got input eating and jankness and stuff, but the NES one that Proto beat Deathless also has you take more damage. And there's less health pickups and stuff like that. So that's got its hard side, too. You had 2,000 students in high school that didn't have freshmen. Yes, JP. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was a very big high school. Biggest one in the county. Our junior high, 7, 8, and 9 was like 100 students between 3 grades. It was basically Napoleon Dynamite. See, I don't understand like the concept of being in a school that small, because all the schools I were ever in were like really big. There wasn't enough teachers. Every class I was in had at least 30 people. At least. Sometimes more. Alright, are we going to beat them? Yeah, we're going to beat them. How would you beat this guy hitless? That's like that's an RNG fight, like the pattern on the rocks falling. That's pure RNG. I don't get it. This boss is Foster. I thought it was Jackie-O. I think that was supposed to be Foster. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I think that was like mutated version of Foster. Oh yeah, now we gotta find, oh yeah, Clancy. What a final boss name, right? If you take business and party all the time, I can see college being pretty fun. Well, see, I lived at home when I was going to college, Maddie. I didn't need to live in the dorms or anything because the University of Alabama is only like 10 miles from where I grew up. So I didn't need to live in the dorms. I didn't need to get an off-campus house or anything like that. So I just lived at home. And all it was just a bunch of work. I mean, I was socialed out by that point anyway. I didn't care about partying or any of that stuff. I'd done enough social stuff in high school. Our high school had 400, which I thought was huge. 2,000, mind-blowing. Yep, we had 2,000 people. It was huge. It was freaking massive. My high school had close to 2K, 1K in 11th and up, and 1K in 10th and down. Yeah, your school must have been similar to mine then. That, very similar. The elementary school I work at has about 800 kids. Mr. Fabled, welcome in. Our elementary school had about 500 to 600, so yours is a little bit bigger. That's cool. Yeah, I'm used to everything being big like that. I've heard Foster before with my feeble brain deduced Jackie-O. Yeah, I think that was Foster. I wasn't paying attention, but I think that's who it was. Oh yeah, here comes the ancient ship of doom, like is in the title. That Clancy art's pretty good. Yeah, they did a pretty good job with the cutscene graphics here. Not bad. Did your high school have stadium seating classrooms? My high school probably just had under 1,000. No, the stadiums didn't seat any of the classrooms, but we had a bunch of portable classrooms because there was too many people there, and they couldn't afford to build onto the school, like build a new wing or something. So they just brought in like 20 trailers, and they called them portable classrooms, and that was just very normal for back in the day. Now that I think they've gotten rid of most of them because they built like 3 or 4 more schools, but that was it. My high school was only like 70 kids. See, I can't imagine that, man. I can't imagine that from my perspective because I'm just so used to the big ones. This should be good like always. What's up, RW? Welcome in. How you doing? We're at the end here. We're in the finale, and the music sounds like crap when it should sound awesome. This is the final stage, and this stage is extremely tough, by the way. The stage does not mess around, especially the end part with all the spikes. You guys know what I'm talking about. Look, the background doesn't even scroll. It's weird looking. This could have been so much better. Let's get rid of this. The clouds aren't even moving. I know, it looks like crap! It's disappointing. This is 16-bit. This should have been an upgrade, not a downgrade. If I had die here, am I going to continue all the way back here? This could be a problem. The checkpoints are in different spots, I believe, on the NES one. We'll see what happens if I die. Or we might start back here. I'm not sure. No parallax scrolling either. They did a shitty job with this. Really did. We got trumpets and xylophones and all kinds of crappy noises. It's disappointment, that's what it is. Oh, ridiculous! It was such a good run up to that point. Okay. Oh, they despawned. Okay, so we don't have to deal with that. Good. I've got 1 life. We're not going to get too far. I can't believe I hit that. What is up with these hitboxes? They're all over the place. This part was really hard, pacifist. I was here for like 4 hours trying to do this pacifist on this part without killing a single enemy. It ended up being doable, but goddamn. It was like a puzzle to figure out. Alright, I'm just gonna get hit here so we can kill these. Don't you input eat here. This is a dangerous place. We can't have input eating here. Well, I didn't get the 1-up, but the flying bee didn't hit me or whatever. That went probably better than it should. Man, this is tough sword only. Tecmo didn't want to make this. Like I said, someone said earlier, interns probably made this. Have you beat Arcade Ninja Gaiden? No, but I want to play that, Anthony. I played it 1 time at an arcade out of my home city back in the day, and I only got to play it once. It's a weird beat-em-up. And I was kind of intrigued by it, and I wanted to play it more, but I only got to play it like 1 time ever. So yeah, we'll do it on stream. Do like a $1 challenge with it or something. So that way I won't have like unlimited lives for the arcade version. We'll set a limit. It'll be interesting. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, for what little I got to play it, it was cool. Alright, this is where there's a 1-up on the screen, I believe, and some health. How did I miss you? There we go. Look at that timer. Look at that timer going. Timers are so stupid and shitty. Sorry, I can't stand timers in games that are that artificial, that don't add anything to the game. Where's that 1-up? It's down here. There it is. Ninja Gaiden DOS? Is that a thing? I've never heard of Ninja Gaiden DOS. Now you got me curious. Now you got me really curious. I'm gonna try that. Alright, the timer did not reset, by the way. The music sounds like crap, and it's normally really good here. Boy, this part is psychotic on first playthrough. Who remembers doing Ninja Gaiden, your first playthrough of Ninja Gaiden 3, and you get to this part? How fun is this? How fun is this part on the NES version? It will freaking kick your ass. That went great. That's exactly what I wanted. Ow. That only does 1 damage here! What? That only does 1 damage! That's kind of broken. In the NES one, that kills you in like 2 hits. Alright, so that's a lot easier to deal with. Alright, this is one of the hardest rooms in the game right here. These Amazon delivery drone things will freaking ruin your world real quick. was close. I remembered it was going to be there. See, I have played the NES one a lot. I know where the enemy placements are kind of... There goes the timer. Oh, input eaten! It didn't matter. Timer was going to run out anyway. The input just got eaten. All right, we're back here. All right, get rid of this. Get rid of that. I thought that Crystal Section 6 was harder than this. That part does suck, Rob. You're not wrong. That part sucks. The ice stage, yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. Are you talking about earlier in the game with that crystal part? Timers are great. You would think so, of all people. All right, I guess I'll just get hit there. It's fine. We're about to run out of lives. I wonder if you have to start this entire level over or if it's back to this part again. I don't know. We're going to find out. I did not turn around properly. Shit, that's not good. I think there's a... We're going to let this go by. It's going to screw me over. SNES. Okay, SNES had better RPGs, but that's it. I like NES is my favorite system. Super low profile. That's it. Well, this convinced me I'm selling my card. What? This is pretty expensive, this game, I believe, if you have it. And Lurkins, thank you for the 15 stream streak, man. Thank you so much, sir. God damn it. I was worried about the other thing. Lurkins, welcome, man. I appreciate it, dude. The kindly... We start all the way back here! That's not good. Okay, that's gonna be hard. That's harsh. Okay. Alright, we're really gonna have to earn it on this final stage. That's fine. You want the last stage to be hard. There's 3 forms of Clancy that you have to fight. Actually 2, and then there's some robot thing at the end. Back to the not moving background. I know, it looks like complete crap. I know. It's so bad. Clouds don't move, but lights are moving. What were they thinking, dude? What were they thinking? Proto, be glad you played the one you did. For the Deathless Trilogy. Not this one made by interns. Actually, not interns. Dan Kitchen probably did this, like we said. It's a low wind day. I like that sucks. I like windy days. It makes it actually tolerable outside here in the heat. But we don't have much wind here in my area. We either have a tornado or nothing, pretty much. It kind of sucks. But that's Alabama. All right, clear all this crap out. All right. Jump over here. Don't get inputs eaten here, because that would be really awful. All right, just get hit here. That's fine. Referring to why the clouds weren't moving? Oh, okay. I gotcha. Don't knock me off. What? Don't. Please don't do that. All right, there. All right, we're going to wait for him. We're going to wait. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna wait. This is made by Heck No, not Tecmo. Agreed. What? How did he not grab that? Freaking jank. How did he not grab that? That's the same style I do it in the NES one, and it doesn't work in this one. He should have grabbed that. Broken piece of crap. I'm not a fan of this version. I can tell the differences. I can tell. Excuse me, I hit you twice, and then I missed you and it counted as a hit! This is so broken! Oh my god, it is so broken! You can't even get the hitboxes right in this one. I don't get it. I'm really dumbfounded by that right there. Okay, that's fine. I have to be more careful here. Piece of shit. He grabbed it for like a millisecond and then falls immediately. This is broken. This game's broken. How many DOS platformers you play? I've done some Commander Keen. I've done Jazz Jackrabbit, and that's pretty much it. Most of the other DOS games I played were either like point and clicks or RPGs or something like that. Not too much in the way of platformers on DOS. Or fighting game, One Must Fall 2097. They're a really cool fighting game on DOS. I was a fan of that one because, of course, I like Street Fighter and that type of stuff, so that game was a good fit for me. It's like an RPG fighting game. You could like level up your robot and stuff and get stronger. It was a good game. Not too many people have played that one. I was playing that kind of stuff while a lot of other people were playing like PlayStation 1 and that type of gaming, but and N64, I was doing like PC gaming during that time. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous! That one was my fault. That one was my fault. I'll take the credit for that one, or lack of credit, so to speak. All right, let's try again. Like I said, this is a very hard level. Especially sword only, and especially non-upgraded sword only. So some difficulty here is to be expected, and I'm fine with that. I'm not going to get much health back here. I wonder how jank all the sub-weapons are. We're not even getting into that. Yeah, I wonder if they're worse. That's a good question. I have no idea. I'm assuming they're probably similar, but they might have made them worse. Or crappy hitboxes or something. It's possible. The sad thing is we don't even have good music to listen to while I'm working on this stage. It would have been a double KO right there. Focus on my inner proto. I know, I can't do it deathless. I've done a 1-credit clear sword only run of the NES one. That's about as good as I'm going to get. I would love to do deathless in this one day, though. Well, the NES one, not this version. But yeah, that would be very nice. Oh, some of you guys have played One Must Fall. That's good. Yeah, it does have great music. I hear it in my head right now. I played that a lot. I got that when I was in 8th grade, I remember. Really, really good fighting game on PC, DOS. I'm surprised you guys have played that. That's awesome. Most people are like, how could you have not played Ocarina of Time? Well, I was playing One Must Fall later on while other people were playing freaking Ocarina. Alright, I missed the guy, but it counted as a hit once again. The clouds aren't moving, but there's still wind physics. That's correct. Broken. Broken! I know. The wind physics are there. Watch me motivate Mixer. I picked no on the bet, so take your time. You dared pick no against me, Quirky. You dared. All right, fine. That's motivation to make you lose points. Good. That's what I want. What was the timer on the points anyway? What was it? 3:30? So I got like an hour still to go. That should be enough to beat this stage. I'm hoping anyway. We'll see. It's a hard stage. Way harder than anything else this game has to. Oh, son of a bitch! God damn it! I feel like those platforms are faster. 50 minutes left. It's gonna be close. It's really gonna be close. Especially considering there's 3 forms of the boss. The boss isn't all that bad in this one. Why am I not hitting you? It's getting to the boss in this that's harder than actually killing him. I made that jump. Clearly made that jump. Alright, I'm getting a little bit better. That boss was a nightmare. You love provoking me, I'm sure you do. A lot of people do. Everybody always wants to pick on me. It's always been a thing. Family reunions, school, teachers. I mean, like the teacher would like ask a question to the class, and God damn it! And if nobody raised their hand, the teacher would call on me. It was trolly. And I would be like, why me? You do this every time. Why me? Of all people, pick someone else. But no, me. Why? I think the teacher was just bored and wanted a response. They wanted a reaction. They would get one. Maybe I'm too nice. No, I don't think so. I think they wanted my reactions. Because I was kind of obnoxious a little bit sometimes with teachers and a little bit smart alecky. I'd be like, why are we learning about this? It's completely pointless. This is not going to help us in real life. I'd ask those kind of questions. You had to take algebra in college and stuff like that. It was a requirement, and I thought it was the most useless bullshit ever, so I would question it. I'd be like, why do we need to know algebra? There's no reason to know this. I have a calculator that can do all these fucking equations. I'm not going to use scratch paper to do these equations. I don't need to show my work, but you're going to make me do it anyway. I did not get the one up because I suck. All right, we're getting there though. Look, progress. We made it back here. Are we getting a raid? I think we got one. And we did, yeah. Welcome in, Broom Hatter. What's up, man? What are we working on? What are we grinding on? We doing some Pokemon? I bet. Get another shiny? I bet you did. Justin Horner, what's up, man? Welcome in. Even younger relative pet you with Roblox? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Even that kind of crap goes on. Broom, what are you working on today, man? What's going on? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, sir. Always a pleasure. I hope you had a productive session. I'm sure you did. You're like a real-life Pokemon master. Look at that shit. Is that gonna respawn? It better not. It didn't. Okay, well that's fortunate. Maybe everyone picks on you because you have the same haircut as Mo Howard. Dude, I've told you like a million times, it's not a haircut. It's I don't get my hair cut often. I get my hair cut short and then I don't get it cut again for like 3 months. It's not a hairstyle, it's just not getting my hair cut. For the 8 millionth time, I've had to explain that. Do you get it now? Or do I need to explain it again? I guess I'll do it again. No Shinies to beat the Elite Four and did some post stuff in Fire Red. Gotcha, so post-game stuff. I like how there's post-game stuff, I love that. That is extra content for free, basically, in those kind of games. New Game Plus is cool, but I like actual real post-game content. Okay, I would really like to get this one up. That would be freaking awesome, so I get more than one shot at this part coming up. Got it. I could go farm lives. Maybe I should do that. I'm gonna go farm some lives. Don't do what? I think we need some lives here. That might make this easier. Especially since I'm dealing with input eating and a lack of any upgrades, a lack of a sword. A good sword, that is. Maybe should have grabbed that health. Might have been a good idea. Good dodge, good attack right there, so we're gonna get another life. I like it when a plan comes together. You can do this in the NES version of Ninja Gaiden as well if you really need some lives, you can do it. So recently I cut like 10 inches of my hair. Oh, I haven't had a haircut in like 7 years. You know how much money you save by doing that? Lurkins, you save a lot of money by doing that. You really do. Haircuts used to be really cheap back in the day. They're not anymore. So if you just delay getting haircuts, you save time and money. And that's what I like to do. I don't like just throwing money away, and that's what that is. So yeah, I'll deal with my hair being a little bit longer and a little rough and around the edges. If it means saving money, I'm doing it. I'm frugal with my money. I don't like wasting it. If other people want to grab that haircut every 2 weeks and spend a lot of money on it, go for it. No skin off my back, but I'm not doing it. Yeah, no, nothing's cheap anymore. Nothing. That's okay. Billionaires are making more money than ever. They're getting bigger yachts. It's working out. It's working out fine. We got nothing to complain about. It's all well and good. All right, I'm not going to be able to do this much more because the time limit's going to get me, but that's fine. Hugs are free. I guess it depends on the person. That depends on the person, I would say. My Graham gets her hair done every Friday. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Do we have time to do this again? I don't think so. I think time limit's going to run out. That's quite fine. Need more tax cuts for more money. Forget about investing in the people who work for you. Yeah, screw that. And they need bigger yachts, Maddie. Come on. Come on, be excited. They need bigger yachts, man. All right, time's up, man. I didn't make it. All right, we're going to take a death here. That's fine. I did get some lives, which we're going to need for the stretch run here. We're going to need them. I go 2 to 2.5 to 3 months between haircuts. That's what I do, and it works. Oh, and new Rolex. Yeah, I forgot about that, too. That's right, new Rolex. That's something that'll help them out in their life. That's what everybody needs, a new Rolex. My dad still wears watches and stuff. I don't wear a watch anymore. I'm like, Dad, we got cell phones and stuff. We don't need that to tell time with anymore. My dad's like, yeah, but it looks good. I'm like, so it's basically freaking jewelry now. You know, nobody wears a watch to tell the time anymore. It's a relic from a bygone age. Of course, my parents still have a landline phone, so I mean, am I surprised? No, not at all. Guess what? Yachts are a complete waste of money. They are, but they get bought anyway. Of course they're a waste of money, but they get bought because they don't have anything else to spend those $50 million golden parachutes on, so might as well buy that yacht, right? Might as well. What else are you going to do with it? Feel naked without a watch on? In some ways, I kind of do, too, because I wore one for so many years in school. Before the cell phone craze took over. How do you get that fucking one up? If you try and get it, that thing's gonna knock you off. That's why I haven't like made more of an effort to grab that. Buy the yacht for the business and write it off at tax time. They do that. They definitely do it. Landline phone like in the Matrix. Yeah, just like that. Exactly. I guess landline phones would be useful if the Matrix world was a thing, right? So you can just drop in. I want a yacht because then I can have all the friends here on it and play retro games at sea. I would do that. I mean, that's where we would be if I was a billionaire. You guys would all be on my yacht and we would be doing this like live. We would all be taking turns playing this around the TV. Around CRT TV, that is. Not any of that newfangled flat screen bullshit, but yeah, it's CRT. All right, we have plenty of time. I should probably get some more lives because that spiky part sucks. Should probably do it. I mean, I'm using the wiener sword here anyway. I need all the advantages I can get my hands on here. Buy a jet scooter if I had money, I would too, man. That'd be cool. And see a small yacht with a room or two. Yeah, I could too, but you know, they build these things, there's like a freaking battleship out there now. So Money Flex watch is basically just how much money you make. I used to wear an Iron Man watch that had all these like functions and crap. My dad wears real watches. I have a smart watch. Yeah, smart watch is different. I'm farming some lives. Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea. Who doesn't need a diamond crusted dog collar? I need one. My dog would probably need to use that. I think of the billionaires, what we ever do if they can't get more yachts. I don't know, Lurkins. The world would be a lot worse off, I'm sure. I'm sure the world would suck without that, right? Gotta have those yachts. God, what the hell happened there? Bullshit. I thought you could jump through that platform and that time it made me fall? What was that? This game sucks. That's what the problem is. It sucks. It's not good. You want to play Ninja Gaiden 3, go play the Nintendo version of it, not this one. This one's stupid. I've come to that conclusion that this is stupid. I didn't even get to farm a life that run because the platform broke. I'm kind of salty right now, I'm not gonna lie. That was not a death, that was my fault. It's like he tried to grab the platform, but didn't grab it all the way, and it just like delayed my jump and I died. That's what happened right there. I know how it worked, but that doesn't happen in the NES one. Well, guess what? You're not playing the NES one. You better adapt to this shit. Oh, that was close. Oh my God, I can't believe that worked. Okay. Almost got the one up that time, but I'll take it by not dying. Vanilla, what's going on? This version sucks, dude. It's crap. You want a jank version of Ninja Gaiden? Got you covered. This is today's jank game. We always end up playing usually one piece of crap every day. And then tomorrow somebody will ask me, Mixer, when's your next bad game? I want to see another bad game. And I'm like, we just played one last week. Yeah, but I want another bad game. That's what you deal with when you stream. That's the kind of crap you put up with. I'll have like 3 private messages after the stream is over. When's the next bad game? It's so normal. I'm just used to it now. I'm like, yeah, we'll play another bad game in a minute. I just like put people off. I just tell them like in a minute. Like you're telling like a child something. Yeah, we'll do it in a minute. Just to get them to shut up, and usually it works. All right, don't get hit by the seat. See? This is screwing me up. Okay, you don't even want to be near that. All right, I got the one up there. When is Wisdom Tree Week happening? I know a Wisdom Tree game we can play, Baby Moses. Where you throw Baby Moses in the water, the Nile River, or whatever that's supposed to be. We could play that one. Wisdom Tree. Yeah, they make the best games. Good old Wisdom Tree. Yeah, I think Color Dreams was also the company that was making stuff that became Wisdom Tree, I want to say. They have like Baby Boomer and a bunch of other crappy games. Mary-Kate and Ashley No Gas Refill Run. When are you going to stream that, Quirky? You going to start streaming and do that? I'm looking forward to that. That sounds like a good old time right there. Let me know how it goes. When you turn your stream on with that challenge, let me know. I'll be there. LJN is the GOAT. LJN's a lot better than a lot of these companies, believe it or not. I need some lives. I want to guarantee we can do this. I only have 35 minutes left on the timer, and I want all the people that voted against me to lose, so I'm guaranteeing some life farming here for the final run. This is going to guarantee it, and Quirky's going to lose points, and it's going to be worth it. Quirky, you brought this upon yourself. I probably wouldn't have farmed lives if you told me you hadn't bet against me. But you told me that, so now I'm going to go all out to make sure you lose points. See, we're up to 5 lives now. What do you think about that? 5. And we're about to have 6 on the next run. Had a friend that only had those religious games. Contra was too violent for the household. It was weird. There was a friend of mine, too, that was, like, not allowed to have the violent games either, so vanilla. So I actually completely understand that. I get it, sir. Some parents were just a little weird. There was another friend of mine that wasn't allowed to have soda, like Coke and Mountain Dew and all those kind of drinks, unless it was Saturday or Sunday. Otherwise, it wasn't allowed. I remember another friend and I were over there, and the other friend was like, "You're not allowed to drink soda on weekdays? What kind of house is this?" His dad was really weird. He just wouldn't allow it. That sounds kind of more normal now, but back in the day that sounded like psychotic and foreign, so I don't know. Maybe that was normal, I don't know. I mean, there's a thing, there's moderation, and then there's kind of going overboard or something, I don't know. His dad was strange. That's also, that guy's house is the first time I ever played Wolfenstein 3D. And then I played Doom myself later, and I was like, wow, this is kind of like that Wolfenstein game. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a death here because we're out of time. We're playing Wisdom Tree games and Baby Boomer on stream. You need to play the Baby Boomer 2 game that came out on stream. No, I'm not gonna do that. Be happy you might get the first Baby Boomer game, the NES one. We're not playing any remakes or anything, or modern versions of it. Be happy you might get the NES one day. Yes, I know there's a remake of it. You showed it to me on freaking Steam, Discord, and wherever. Shorster, what's up, man? My aunt and uncle made me live in the cupboard while they gave my cousin Dudley all the nice things. Well, Shorster, just be happy that Lord Voldemort didn't kill you. Just be glad you're alive, man. Just be happy you got out of there alive, all right? You got to be thankful for what you have. Your cousin Dudley probably deserved all that shit anyway, so whatever. What am I doing? Jaycox, what's up, man? Welcome in. More believers and doubters, how could this be? Yeah, I know. We can't let these doubters get away with this crap. Yeah, you caught the Harry Potter reference there? I did too. Maybe Shorster actually is Harry Potter. Maybe I'm like making fun of something I shouldn't be making fun of. God damn it. God damn it. Potter took like BS like a champ. Yeah, I know. If he'd been like a little more unhinged, he would have killed them all. He would have used a curse and they would have all died. So yeah, they're lucky they got out of there alive. Dealing with those muggles deserved a lot more than they got. Freaking muggles. A friend of mine uses that insult for real to describe dumb people. He's like, oh, that person's a muggle. I'm like, you're really using this Harry Potter term in real life? He's like, yeah, dumb people are muggles. I'm like, okay. Whatever floats your boat. How you doing today, Jay Cox? Hope the day's going well, man. Good to see you, sir. We're trying to farm some lives here, and I keep screwing it up because the controls in this are not good. They are not typical Ninja Gaiden 3 controls, and I'm having a hard time. And dude, the input eating is terrible. What was that? I can't believe I didn't die there. This is so much harder than it needs to be. My thumbs are hurting too. Time's running out, I know, Quirky. I gotta get my ass in gear here and get some more lives and finish up. So what I gotta do. I probably don't have time to farm lives again after this. So we're gonna go all in on this final push here. And you're gonna lose terribly and you'll like it. You'll get nothing and come on! Get back on there. Okay, good. I was gonna say you'll get nothing and like it, but actually you're gonna lose points and like it. Alright, final life forming session here. And then we'll push in for the final run. Hopefully I can deal with Clancy, which is not going to be easy with no sub-weapons and a wiener sword. I don't even know how that fight's going to be different. The bosses haven't been too different in this, thankfully. Prove you're a God gamer playing right into my hands. No, I just want you to lose points because you bet against me. It's got nothing to do with God gaming, which I'm not anyway. I suck. But it's fun doing this challenge. I'm enjoying this challenge a lot, even though this game is not very good. My thumb's really hurting, but we gotta keep pushing on. James from James and the Giant Peace actually killed his abusive aunt. Harry's gotta step up his game. He turned somebody into like a balloon or something in one of the Harry Potter movies. Was that like one of his... That was some other character that was visiting his aunt and uncle or something? He turned her into a balloon or something. It's been a while. That was like in the 3rd or 4th movie. I don't remember. Haven't seen him in a long time. Spite gaming, that's a thing. That's real. Let the doubters win. Hell no! You gotta earn these points, man. You gotta earn them. Gotta earn everything here. All right, we're up to 7 lives. We have time to get 2 more. We're gonna be capped out at 9. And then after that, it's time for some Contra Force on NES. I wonder how that's gonna go. I've never seen a single person play that in my life. Most people say it's a horrible game, but we'll see. That's gonna be the bad game you guys always ask for. When's it time for another bad game? Well, this might be it coming up after we beat this. This is kind of a bad game too. What am I talking about? How's the worst version of the best Ninja Gaiden going? Not well, man. The input eating's bad, the physics are different. The controls are awkward. It hasn't been a great run. And I added an extra challenge, added no sword upgrades and sword only to it, so I've made it a lot worse than it could have been. But we're here at the end, and I'm farming some lives. Because Quirky said she'd vote against me in the prediction, so now I'm going all out to make sure she loses points. And we're farming some lives. Alright, so here's what we're going to do here. Alright, I don't have enough time to beat this part more than likely, but I'll get some practice in on it. Hey, we're here at the end of the game, sword only. It's working. I had to add in a little extra challenge. The sub-weapons in Ninja Gaiden are so freaking good. I didn't want to use them. Good! That was perfect! That's what I wanted to happen right there. Alright, now I don't have enough time to do this part, but okay. freaking Amazon delivery drones. Has anyone seen one of those for real? They're probably illegal in Alabama. I haven't seen one yet. Look, I did it perfect. Dude, I did it really good. But the time limit's gonna get me. I won't do it that good again. God damn it. Look how good of a run that was. I'm never gonna do that well again right there. Oh! I can't hear the music very well. Did you turn it down on purpose? I'll turn it up some if you want to hear the crap. There we go. It's up a little bit higher. Alabama would call them UFOs, yeah, and they get shot down. The sky would be like raining shotgun pellets and stuff and bullets because people would get scared. That's what people do here. They get scared when they see something they've never seen before and they start shooting at it. It's Alabama in a nutshell. I'm like, whoa, that's cool, and meanwhile everyone else is firing at it. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Smooth and continued situation. Which Ninja Gaiden do you think is the hardest? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a hard question for me to answer because I grew up with the first game, and a lot of people think that's the hardest one because of 6.2 and stuff. So I don't know. That I honestly have a hard time answering that one because I didn't grow up with 1 and 2. I mean, I didn't grow up with 2 and 3. Input eating! God, I was jumping! I was hitting A twice, no response, and I died. This part is extra hard due to the input eating. This part's hard normally, but now I'm dealing with input eating on top of that. This is a very precise section. It's total bullshit. It's worse than I thought it would be. I mean, I know how to do this stage. It's just I can't do it in this version. I even remember where the enemies are. That's not helping enough. You know it's bad when. I gotta let this thing go. Input eating just because the game hears you like Holy Diver. Well, it's an extra added challenge. I mean, I can't complain too much, right? Considering my love of Holy Diver. It happened again! It happened again, dude! It happened again! Well, I think you guys that bet against me are gonna win some points. Because I can't do much about this. I can't do much about this. This is so awful. This is worse than I thought it was going to be by a lot now. I'm not worried about losing health here. I'm worried about the next room. Just ran straight off the ledge. I know. I was hitting A. I didn't get a response. That's happened twice in a row in this room. Is it going to happen a third time? This is why I wanted to farm lives. See? I'm fine when the game works properly. Alright, we're gonna let this robot go off the screen. Ninja Gaiden 1, 3, or Coin Toss 2 can be broken if you know how to use the clones. I suck with the clones, too. The clones make it harder for me, Rob. Because, like, I can't figure out, like, what I'm supposed to, like, do with them. It's strange. And they just get in the way. Alright, there's 4 of these drones on the screen. Alright, somehow I made it through the room. Alright, and I still have 6 lives. Alright, so that's some progress right there. I think if you die to Clancy, you have to play this entire thing over. It's going to kind of suck. Hopefully that fight will play out similar to the original version. Did not want to pick that up. We need to get rid of the sub-weapons. I'm just happy I made it through that room. Okay, that's not the right way. We need to go up the middle. You got to grab the wall, man. You got to grab the wall when I tell you to grab the wall like that, yeah. Wish there wasn't a timer. That's just artificial stupidity. Not a fan of timers. I wonder if there's going to be health here at the end. In the Japanese one, they give you health at the end of this. In the anti-rental industry version, you don't get any health in this entire section. They did that on purpose. Little Bobby wanted to rent the game, and he was going to try and beat it, and the corporate suit said, not on our life is he going to beat this game. Make sure he doesn't. I'm just going to clear all this shit out just for the sake of it. Run invalidated, use a sub-weapon. I was throwing it away. It didn't hit an enemy. I made sure, don't worry. Is there going to be health here? No, there's not. Okay, interesting. All right, here comes Clancy. All right, we're going to skip the cutscene. All right. Okay, I haven't fought him in a while. It's going to be hard. I haven't fought him in a long time. It's been a long time. Timing's really bad. He moves faster up and down. He moves faster up and down. That's different. The fireballs didn't leave the screen. Dealing with a lot of shit that I normally don't deal with. He's way faster. I gotta get myself back on offense. I tried. I tried. He's faster, dude. He's much faster. He goes up and down way faster than he does in the NES version. All right, so it's gonna be a different fight. It's not what I'm used to. Alright, should have been more aggressive right there. I screwed around too much. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I'm gonna run out of lives. Lives are in short supply. Not happening. Not happening. Extra added difficulty. Why Trilogy over the NES versions? To see what's different. To see what, because I've already done everything there is to do almost with the NES versions, but I wanted to try these versions to see what's different. And they're a lot worse. That's the fun part of seeing how much worse they are. But they are way, way, way worse, and the physics are different. There's just a lot of differences. And not in a good way. Like, a good way would be like a ROM hack to make the game harder, but that's not what we're dealing with here. Could we have some worse luck right there? That is the worst luck. 80s Death Jingle like it was played on 80s Casio keyboard. That's what it sounds like, I know, right? That's exactly what it sounds like. By the way, we get no health here, none. So they've included elements of the US version and the Japanese version here. It's like a weird mashup hybrid of these games, and it's not in a good way either. It's in a bad way. Alright, get rid of the sub-weapon. Alright, this room right here is the problem. If I can get through this room, we'll probably be alright, like, on each run, but it's this particular room that's the problem. I got it that time. Catman, welcome back. You're not missing much. You're missing jank. Lots of jank, lots of crap going on. Alright, it's fine if that hits me. It's not fine if that one hits me, though. That's not fine. Well, if you bet points for me, you can get ready to lose them. It's not going to happen. A little too much jank in this version. Way too much. Underestimated, honestly. Even all those extra lives just weren't even enough. Those lives were not enough. I think I play. You know what? If you played this version first, it would be easier, but I'm so used to the controls of the NES one that it's completely screwed up my ability to do this one. Because it's just different enough to mess it up. This is terrible. It's break time, go stretch, and come back 20 minutes. No, I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep trying. What a terrible version of this game. It is the worst of the three by far on quality. Normal Ninja Gaiden 3 is great. It's fine. But this version of it is utter garbage. All right, let that one go. All right, try and get this one off the screen. Failed to do that. Failed to do that. Fail, 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 fail. Fucking fail. So what's gonna happen? This is the last stage in the game. This is it. This is it. I was on the final boss, which the first phase is actually the hardest part. And the music sucks here too. This is just so awful. All right, not getting, well, we're gonna get hit. Worse than the Lynx. That's an arcade port, I believe, on the Lynx for Ninja Gaiden. I believe that's the arcade port of this. It's the beat 'em up one. I believe that's what that is. I could be wrong. Forgot this was on Lynx. Yeah, arcade beat 'em up one. The one that not many people have played. I only knew one friend of mine that had a Lynx. The batteries were kind of like dead, kind of like the Sega Game Gear, same thing. They were dead real quick. Alright, that's fine. If I can make it up here, we'll be alright. Alright, let's try and avoid getting hit. That'd be great. Ninja Gaiden 3 is on Lynx, is it? This version? I thought only the beat-em-up one was. Okay, well that's cool. Learn something new. No, it's not gonna happen, Quirky. It's not gonna happen. It's too jank. Too much jank in this version. And I'm gonna get hit here again, lose some extra health that we really need to fight Clancy with. Keep getting hit, and you're not gonna get any health back. That's not gonna be a thing. It's that one room. I lose all my lives in that one room. This one's not bad, the next one's not bad, but that second... What happened? Input got eaten. Input eaten. I tried to bounce off the wall and it did not work. Input was taken away from me. Some more shit to deal with. It's just piling on. It's when enemies spawn that's causing a problem. Someone mentioned that the other day. When enemies spawn, that's when the input eating in this happens, and I see that now. It honestly makes a lot of sense. Holy Diver didn't eat him this bad. There's a way to avoid the Holy Diver input eating. You do a straight jump and then hold left or right immediately. It's fixable. This game, it's not. There's nothing you can do, just eat it. All right, here we go. Nope. This fight, I swear to God, this is a different fight. This is different. This is completely different. Rip. Rip. Gotta get here with more health. Extra health would get it done, but I can't. I'm being greedy. I'm gonna go for 2 hits. Go for 2. Go for 2. You can go for 3 in the good version. I was running. You're supposed to be able to avoid that by running in a straight line like that. You're supposed to be able to avoid it and not get hit. Apparently not. Okay. Apparently not in this version. Something different every single time. Something different thrown at me. Can't afford to get hit. We need health for Clancy. I thought I was going to avoid that. I thought that was not going to hit me. I thought we were actually going to kill him right there, but no. Not that time. Now I've got no lives left, and this is the last attempt of this run. Terrible, terrible port of this game. Input eaten. Sword didn't work on that swing right there. I got nothing. Thankfully it didn't hurt me. That one should have died. It didn't, but okay. I made it through. Made it through that room, so that's the worst room right there. I'm not a big fan of remakes that change too much. I'm really not. Unless it's like completely from the ground up, not like just slight alterations like this piece of crap's trying to do. Actually, this is not trying to alter anything. It's just a bad port. That's all there is to it. It's just a crappy port. Can't get it off me. There goes all my hit points, which means we don't have enough hit points left to kill Clancy. And that's the end of the run. That's what that is, the end of the run. All right, maybe I can try and like hit him twice each round. We'll see. Forgot those guys were even going to spawn there, and somehow I didn't get hit. I got lucky. This is such a good game, though, the original Ninja Gaiden 3. Don't let this dissuade you from playing Ninja Gaiden 3, because the NES one's really freaking good. This one just sucks. Alright, let's try again. Let's give him another shot. Dude, that's broken! That's so broken! You're not allowed to dodge the lightning anymore! It's not allowed! You're just gonna get hit! Well... You're getting hit one way or another. Enjoy it. It's not gonna matter. I'm not gonna beat the next phase with 1 hit point. Alright, well, at least we got him. At least he's dead, but like the next phase will open up with I'll have 1 hit point for the next phase, and so it's not like we're gonna make it. It was a good run, though. It was a good run. Seen you ace the Lightning Ninja Gaiden 3 NES. I know! It was so much easier! It was insanely easier! I haven't done this fight in so long, I don't remember the pattern, so yep, there's a death right there, and that's the end of the run. That is the end of the run right there! Next time we get in there, I'll have more health, though, because the first phase will stay dead. Alright, so finally got the first phase down, that's good. The lightning is completely different. Doubters win. They won. You won. You won. Enjoy. You bet against me in the jank Ninja Gaiden 3. You get some points. Enjoy your points you can't do anything with. That people get mad about. I lost points! What can you spend them on? Nothing! I couldn't do it, it's too jank. It's too different. If this had been original Ninja Gaiden 3, it would have been fine, but this one's just so freaking weird. Alright. Let's get back to it. I'm not gonna farm lives again, screw that. Just press B, didn't get a sword slash there. I like this game so much, so good. This might be the worst port of a game I think I've ever played. I see why people don't like this now. It all became clear. Yeah, save up and shut down the stream. That's a good idea. Wait till I'm playing a bad game and then just shut it down. Actually, no, people will wait till I'm like at the end of a deathless run before they shut it down. That's what they'll do. They won't actually shut it down during a bad game. I know people too well. Worse than Golden Axe? What version of Golden Axe? Oh, the Master System Golden Axe. Or maybe the TurboGrafx Golden Axe. God, those were terrible. Those were ungodly bad ports. I forgot about those. Yeah, we did those a while back. They were awful. That was quite the experience, seeing how bad those were. Figured out Twitch chat mindset, I know. Always assume the worst. Always assume the worst when it comes to Twitch chat. Funnier to shut it down when the stream just starts. See, that would end the stream for the day. I'd be like, all right, time to get some gaming in. And then someone redeems shut down the stream, then I lose the stream for the day. But yeah, that could happen. I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it plays out. You'll just shut it down when we're playing Street Fighter 2. You do that, and I'm counting it as a loss for you. That'd be the same thing as rage quitting. So yeah, you can shut it down in the middle of Street Fighter 2, but I'll put a loss on the board for you. So do that at your own risk. That'd be the equivalent of like you're playing Monopoly and you're losing and you turn the board over. Same thing. That's how I'm gonna look at that. Turning the board over. Am I wrong? Edge, welcome in. How you doing today, man? I hope your day's going good, sir. All is well. We're not gonna do farming again. In fact, I'm just gonna kill myself here. I don't have enough health or time to do this on the first try. So yeah, just go ahead and kill me. Look, I still have 5 minutes left on the timer. It's theoretically not over yet on the time. Go ahead and kill me. So you're playing the wonky SNES versus Ninja Gaiden 3. Dude, it sucks. It sucks. This has been worth a playthrough, though, just to see how bad it is. It's terrible, but it's been worth a playthrough for that reason, because of curiosity alone. Edge, hope the day's going well. I know, XP, I know. We can't all be like that. Can't all love Bart Space Mutants. Bart Space Mutants. God, what a piece of shit game. I still can't get over how like awful that game is. Can't believe people enjoy Bart Space Mutants. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. Original was better. Original was a lot better. Even close. That's all I wanted, was to make it up here. We're fine. You do better in the next room. Being Sane yeah, Sane was talking about how bad this one was yesterday. He was like, you're getting a Ninja Gaiden 3, right? He was excited for me to play this. He knows how bad it is. And the original Ninja Gaiden 3 was one of his childhood games. We talked about that. I'm doing a good job about getting hit by everything right now. If it's on the screen, it's gonna hit me. See how many times we can get hit. See how many times we can get hit. Don't have enough health for the final section. I can't believe they don't give you health here in the Japanese one. They do. I guess they're mad about little Bobby again. Might beat the game. That's the last thing a game developer wants from back in the 80s and 90s, for you to beat a game. They didn't want that. They did everything in their power to stop you. Especially when it came to renting. It's a horse of a different color completely. I shouldn't use the term horse. All right, here we go. Here we go. So we got 3 minutes. That's not nearly enough time, but here. I'm trying to remember how to do this fight. Remember? That's not it. Am I not hitting him? I'm not doing damage, dude! I wasn't close enough. Wow. That sucks. All right. I was missing half those attacks, so I thought I was in range. I like how I start with no health. Is this fight gonna play out the same? Looks like it is. Alright, don't be greedy. Got the greedy. Dead. I didn't have any health, man. That was the whole problem. You have to get there with some health or it's not gonna happen. Alright, let's go again. I had 2 hit points. You know what? Actually, I would have won that if I had had some health, but I didn't because I was hitting that other dude and not doing any damage thinking I was. I found out the pattern, but then I wasn't in range. What a stupid game. Don't ever play this version, man. Don't ever play it. Ellie, what's up, Ellie? Welcome in. How you doing today? Looking forward to the race tonight? It's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it myself. Cannot wait. Who's gonna win? Who knows? It's a bunch of awesome people. That's the best part about it, is just nothing but cool people in it. Good evening, Ellie. I mean evening, it's afternoon. What time is 3:30? it's freaking 3:30. I was thinking it was like late evening or something for some reason. Oh my god, that was close. Dead. Dead! I like dead. It's gonna be a good one. It is. It's gonna be a great one. Don't be nervous, Rydia. Don't be nervous. You got it. You're gonna do great. Is there anything different gameplay-wise with this version of the NES one? Yes, this one's much worse. Floatier physics. Input eating. Different control scheme. Just got absolutely annihilated right there. I got annihilated. And there goes my health. It's gonna be a ton of fun, Ellie. Thank you and Proto for hosting this really cool event. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the other races too. I can't even do this room now. We're gonna have to start over and get another run in. That's what's gonna happen here. We're gonna need another run. Dude, this one, I almost got a 1 credit clear on the other 2 Ninja Gaiden games, sword only. This one has not even been close because of how much worse it is. Rumors were true. Yeah, this one has unlimited continues at least. The NES one doesn't, but the NES one controls and plays so much better than this one. It's not even close. Not even freaking close. What a terrible, terrible, shitty port. I am never touching this again for the rest of my life. I got input eaten right there. Input was eaten. All right, start over again. Race are you referring to? Haki-sawa, there's going to be a race tonight between a bunch of awesome ladies in Twitch community, Retro Twitch on Necromancer Ellie's channel. And they're going to race in Contra on NES. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to watching that tonight. Did they increase the delay on attack combos? They did. They did. You cannot attack as quickly in this one either. And the hitboxes are different on the bosses as well. It's just a terrible port. I love the NES of this. And Frisky, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome in, Frisky. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it very much, sir. How you doing today? The entire playthrough of this Ninja Gaiden 3 has been this last stage. Because this is where the input eating and all the problems of this game manifest into... Alright, well, I'm gonna start over again. Need those lives. Can't do it without some lives. Start over. Gotta have them. Frisky, thank you so much for the lurk. Enjoy your lunch very much, sir. Start over again. That's one thing I hate doing on anything, starting over, but hey, I need the lives. Thanks for asking, tons of yoga, and now I'm excited for lunch. What are you eating? Yeah, the timer passed. I wasn't able to do it. Too much jank. Too much stupid jank in this one. I've got through the others in like no time, so I guess it's fine to... There's wind physics here with no wind. I love it. Well, this is a definite one and done. play this game, go get the NES one out. It's worlds better. Let's get rid of the sub-weapons. Still sword only. Cherry tomatoes and Greek-style yogurt-tip corn stuff. Cherry tomatoes. Well, it's better than raw tomatoes. Give it that. Pirate's booty from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is one of those, like, that's one of those regional places. They don't have that around here. Probably illegal. It's Alabama. They probably made that illegal. And like most stuff's illegal here. What am I talking about? When we beat this, we're going to play Contra Force on NES. That's the plan. All the ladies are going to do the regular Contra. I'm going to do the jank one today. That's my choice. Play the jank one. They'll get to play the good one race tonight. Hockey Sawa, I hope your day's going well. This should be illegal, vanilla, but they'll probably make this illegal just because they'll make this legal because it sucks. That's the way Alabama does stuff. If it's illegal, it's usually something worth having. But if they make it legal, then it usually sucks. That's Alabama in a nutshell. Contra Force is slow. I'm going to play it glove. I've never seen anyone play that before. And I've heard nothing but bad stuff about it, so I've always been curious about that game. Just can't get the timing down on this shitty game. It's not much of an improvement in graphics when compared to the NES version. It should be a lot more, shouldn't it, for 16-bit? It should be so much better. I wish I could delete this game off the Trilogy. Keep the 1 and 2 in this, which are fine. They're not great. I mean, the NES ones are still better, but this one is an abomination. This is a disaster of a game. Mixer plays video games, uses foul language, basically a fugitive from the law. I am. I'm lucky to even be here. Input was eaten right there. I tried to jump and I had to hit it twice. Should have had an input eating counter more so than anything else. This one's kind of balanced around having the upgraded sword. That's part of the problem, is by not taking the upgraded sword, you really compound the difficulty in this game. It's more so than I thought it was going to be. Alright, fine, hit me. I don't care. We're about in the next section anyway. Just like Ninja Gaiden 3 on the PS3, really? That's got a sword upgrade and stuff too. It's all because of that Frogs game. Yeah, blame that Frogs game. It's a good call. That Frogs game. I can't believe my mom called it that. Are you playing that Frogs game again? Yes, I'm beating the Turbo Tunnel. Actually, I didn't even beat it that day, I don't think. It must have been another day. I love original Ninja Gaiden 3. I think it's great, but this port is crappy. That's alright. We're going to get through it, I hope. We're on the actual final boss now. This is the 3-phase final boss like all the other Ninja Gaiden games, so... You know what happened there? Do you have any idea what happened there? Input on my sword slash got eaten, and I couldn't hit the guy, even though I was hitting B right there. I was hitting B, no response, and he hits me. Unbelievable. See, at least in Holy Diver, the input eating only works on the jumping, not on the attacking. In this one, it can happen on both. Holy freaking crap. I think that's the first time I've died because the sword didn't work. Oh my god! Are you serious? Oh, that's allowed, Maddie. That's called freedom. That's different. That's called freedom there. But a scratch-off lottery ticket, that's illegal sin. Completely different. What's freedom to one person is tyrannical communism to someone else, so it is what it is. I'm used to it. It's Alabama. I just roll with it. I laugh. It just ate my input again. How have they released this game with input issues like this? They didn't care. They just shoveled it out the door. It was like a money-making thing. Basically, this is a... That jump didn't work, dude! I was hitting A! No response! No response that time, and we're back to the beginning again because I hit A and did not get any response at all. I want more people to try this version so they can see how bad it is. Now it's turning into, let's see other people deal with this shit. No, actually don't do that. Play things you like. I'm not gonna pile on crap like a lot of people will. A lot of people are like, yeah, play the bad game, enjoy the bad game. No, don't do that. Play good stuff. Have fun playing good things. So bad. Yeah, they were like, it's Ninja Gaiden. People will buy it. They're not gonna get. By the time they got to porting this game, they were like, we're done. We're just mentally done with this. We don't care if it's broken. We don't care if it's buggy. Nobody cares. Cool World. I have that on NES. We'll probably stream it at some point, based on the movie with freaking Brad Pitt or whatever. Yeah, I have that game. I've heard it's really bad. Could it be worse than Swamp Thing? Probably not. We'll see though. I kind of like playing bad games every now and then anyway, just out of like morbid curiosity to see how bad they are, but it has to be done in moderation. But some people, if they had their choice, it'd be bad games 24/7. As long as they don't have to play them, some poor other idiot does. Yeah, her too, Reg. I think she voiced the woman in that. I don't remember what the woman's name is in that, Hollywood or something. I don't know, I saw that a long time ago, and I've never played the game. There's some horror games that would make Lovecraft and King Cry. You haven't played them yet. I don't play horror games. That's not my genre. Not my thing. I don't like jump scares. Not fun to me. I know people enjoy like losing years off their life because they're making their heart explode. That's great. That's not my thing though. I'll play like if it's horror type games, I stick with things like Castlevania or that type of stuff. Kid Dracula, those kind of games. I'll play those, but none of that Silent Hill or any of that crap. That's not me. I'll watch other people play those, sure, but I'm not playing them. I refuse. It's just not fun to me. Oh, you meant horrors. Okay, no, that's fine. I play jank games often. Well, that's great. That's great. I'm glad you enjoy. You play what you like, right? It's a shame, though. They should have been enhancing the franchise reputation, not trashing it. The good thing is, I don't think too many people played this. That's the good thing. They don't know how bad it is. For the unfortunate few that have played it, they know. But I think, thankfully, most people just played the good old originals, as they should. I hit B right there. No sword slash. That would have killed that bouncing eye. Not like Clock Tower for SNES? I would not. I would not. I've seen it played before. I think I would hate it. I would like Sweet Home, because that's an RPG, horror RPG for NES. I would like that. But that just plays like a standard RPG with some horror elements. Some people don't understand how some people can like stuff and others can't. I'm not saying any of you guys are like that, but there are people out there that are like, well, I like it. How could other people not like it? Well, since I like it, it's the best thing ever. You know what, since I'm not going to have enough time to make it through this anyway, we're going to try and farm an extra life. I don't have enough time to do that next section. 70 seconds. I'm not a speedrunner. I can't do that. I cannot. What about Lone Survivor? Never heard of it. Is that one where you're out in the frozen wilderness and you're trying to stay alive? Is that one, Frisky? I could be wrong, but I think maybe that's that. I don't know. I don't really keep up with those kind of games, so I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's fine. Seen Mixer playing Ocarina of Time, enjoying parts that wasn't a fever dream. Yeah, that's true. I did like the ending. Now, the mid-tier of Ocarina of Time and the beginning of the game suck. It did it again. It did it again. It did it again! This is the worst Ninja Gaiden game ever made. That Game Gear Ninja Gaiden was better than this, and that game was garbage. Game Gear Ninja Gaiden, go try that one out. It sucks. I think it's better than this. That's saying a lot. Yeah, exactly, Quirky. If you like being bored out of your mind, Hyrule Field is the place for you. I was so mad at that as a kid. I was like, what's the point of this? It's empty. Why are there no enemies here? Where are the Octoroks, Tektites, and Levers? Where are the enemies? There's one P-hat like down there in the corner. Like I said, the beginning of Ocarina of Time is garbage. The game gets really cool on the last couple of dungeons. The last 3 dungeons are great. Up until that point, boredom. And no, I'm not just gonna say, you're supposed to be oohing and aahing at Link, he's in 3D. I'd been playing 3D games for years before that. There was no oohing and aahing for me. It was just, okay, whatever. I've been playing Doom and things like that for many years before Ocarina. I know, but the Ocarina was like a lot of people's first venture into 3D gaming. I get that. But for me, it was Tuesday. To quote Bison, it was just Tuesday. It was just another day. Nothing special. And that's why I have to explain that in detail, because everybody's like, it was groundbreaking. It was so different. Was it? Was it really? The Gamecom version of Ninja Gaiden's probably better than this, too. Come to think about it, yeah. I'll go with that. Okay, Bison, caught that? What's that, random? It was a good, I thought it was a good analogy. I thought it was a really good analogy. I thought it fit perfectly. Maybe it's easier if you just stay on the right side the whole time. Maybe it's easier. The magic of Hyrule Field, yeah. Boredom Simulator 101. Now, I don't think Ocarina is a terrible game. I just think it's just not as good as it could be. Let's look at it like that. It could be so much better than it turned out. Most people think it's this great masterpiece on its own, but it should have been better. It could have been better, but no. You're supposed to be oohing and aahing at 3D Link, more so than focusing on the field was empty, like I was doing. Okay, great, he's in 3D, but there's nothing here. When are things gonna start showing up? God damn it. God damn it. Try Ninja Gaiden for Game Gear. Why didn't they use the Master System game? You just tried it? Thank you for just trying it. It sucks, doesn't it? Start playing the Trails games in the near future. Where should I start? Curse Game Breaker, you should start Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky first chapter. That's where you need to be starting. Don't listen to people and let them tell you to start 5 games into the series. Don't do that. Start at the very beginning and you'll get more out of the story. You'll get everything that way. That's what I did, and I don't regret that a bit. It's awesome. Well, when I was playing it, there was like 2 games out in that series. Now there's like 11 or something. So yeah, start at the beginning. Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, very first one. That's getting a remake too, but I mean the original's fine. That was in the Nintendo Direct for like 3 seconds. And for fanboys like me, that was really exciting, but sure, at least I got to see it. I'm sick of this level. Can we please beat it on this run? I don't want to see this stage anymore. All right, you know, I'm just going to take a hit there every time instead of trying to kill that guy. Start Trails at the beginning. I had a bad time. You started like, let's see, 1, 2, 3. You started 6 games in, K-Fights. Literally 6 games in. That's game number 6 and when they came out. Chronologic order, more like 5, but there's like some overlapping in the story. But yeah, don't start in the middle. God, grab the wall! For God's sake, what the hell? So awful. No words for this. But on console, Sky's not available to me until the remake. Is it not available on Switch? If you have on PC, you can get it on Steam. But yeah, if it's console only, you're pretty much going to be Switch or nothing. You might be able to play it on emulator somewhere. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's like a version you could play like that. I have no idea. But yeah, if you want to rate, it might be best to wait for the remake at this point anyway, because it does look really nice. All right, are we back to freaking the robot thing? Yeah, all right, we'll have enough health to probably beat it this time. We'll see. The music sucks on this fight. It's kind of intense and chaotic and really cool on the original one, but in this it's stupid. Sounds like it was made with, like, I've heard 8-bit. I've heard Atari music that was better than this. Super Pitfall. Brady Goat, what's up? Welcome in. I didn't even hit the button again. He still swung. What the hell was that? The projectile was in the ground. Am I even hitting? I can't even tell in this crap-ass game. I think that's hitting. In the NES one, that would be... I can't tell. I can't even tell in this one. I don't think I am. Okay, I think I was. I hope to never see this game again for the rest of my life. This port should go in the trash can and never to be seen nor heard from again. I can't wait to play the NES one again. That's what I really can't wait to do, is play the NES version again. Okay, so that's Ninja Gaiden 3's no sword upgrades, no sub-weapons. Never again. Never again. Garbage. That's my rating for this, is absolute garbage. It doesn't even flash or make a decent noise when you hit something. I've seen you play some shit and I haven't heard you throwing this game in the ocean. That's what this game needs to be done, thrown in the ocean. That's where it needs to go, because it's crap. No, K-Fight, you didn't try Azure. That you tried Trails of Cold Steel. Azure just came out like a couple of years ago. You tried Cold Steel. That's way deep into the story. All right, so what a crap game. Anyways, we're done with that. All right, now maybe Contra Force will be better than this. Who thinks Contra Force is going to be better than Super Nintendo Ninja Gaiden 3? Who thinks? Looks like a giant flying turd. Yeah, Ancient Ship of Doom. Flying turd, exactly. Trails of Cold Sea is where I want to start and play. Don't do it, Edge. Don't do it. Don't fall into that trap. Don't do it. That's way too deep in the story. You're not going to get a lot of crap going on. You're going to be like, well, who's this? Who's that? I don't know about this. I don't know about that. Don't do it. A lot of people do that, though, and it's not a good idea. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, Pookums. You're missing a huge chunk of this. You've only played Cold Steel 1. You've only done Cold Steel 1. The game expects you by Cold Steel 4 to know the original story as well, because it's going to pull in a lot of the characters, and you're not going to know them. Because like 3 and 4 bring in a lot of the old characters from the older games. Especially also from the middle series as well also. So yeah, it's really best to start at the very beginning. Like, everybody that's played the series is going to think that. You're going to love Contra Force? I might actually like it. We'll see. Contra Force is better than SNES Ninja Gaiden 3 next prediction. No, we should probably do a time prediction or something. We should probably do another time prediction. Own Trails from Zero too far in. That's the 4th game. I mean, you could start there if you wanted to, but it's really best to start at the beginning. It's really best. That's my opinion, though. I mean, I could be wrong, but like everybody that's played the full series of the Trails recommended start at the very